Okay, this is another story about Jim. Um, anyway, I'm out of the service. I'm working on IBM probably, but anyway, and Jimmy, he's working. He's working at the school. He's teaching now. I don't think he was in the internal revenue by this time. He was out of that. So anyway, we when we were down at Pops, it was in the summertime. We'd sit outside a lot. We didn't have air conditioning, so there was out and back. There was a picnic table, and there was a big old apple tree. It was an old apple tree, very old apple tree, and it did. The apples were about, half a dollar in size. I mean, little apples. Nobody ever ate them. They drew bees. That's about all. Anyway, so we're out there. We got some punks out, and we're sitting and talking. So it's like I think it's me and Tom and Pop. Well, yeah, talking about something. Anyway, it's one of the rare times that there's no cars in the driveway. And we had a long driveway because the house was pretty long, lengthwise. That's all it was. It wasn't us. It was like kind of a one level. It wasn't a ranch house anyway, but it was just long, straight front to back. And the driveway ran all the way along. So you could park at least 3 cars in that driveway, maybe more. So anyway, we're sitting in the back, and there's no cars in the driveway. We're yakking away, and in comes Duff. Now, somewhere along the line, he had gotten into Blackberry Brandy. Now, and oh yeah, he didn't drink in college either. We didn't drink. We had the money or inclination or anything. So he had gotten into Blackberry Brandy. I don't know where he got into. I was like, who the heck drinks Blackberry Brandy? But he'd gotten into Blackberry Brandy. He's out somewhere, right? He comes home, and we're sitting in the back. It's not that late. It's maybe 10 o'clock. We're sitting in the back talking at the punks out there. And in comes the car in the driveway. So now the house was set up like this, okay? The house is long. At the end of that house, that's the garage at the back, but nobody ever parked in the garage. The garage always had something in it, okay? I had a couple cars in there once in a while when I was working on them. That's it. So then the driveway ended, and there was a lawn. In the back of the lawn, then there were woods. It was actually what you call it, kind of a warehouse over here. But there were woods, and really kind of briar patches and stuff like that. Not big trees or anything. Big trees are set back further. So it just delineated the yard. Anyway, he comes in, drives down the driveway. We're all sitting there, and he drives right across the lawn, all the way across the lawn, and he kind of waves at us. I'm going in. He waves over at us, looks at us, waves at us, and he keeps on going. He's going about 15 miles an hour or something, right into the sticker bushes. The car goes like halfway in there, maybe 3 quarters away. We're like dumbfounded. We're sitting there like, what the heck just happened, He gets out of the car. He has to pry the door out to get out of the car. He's kicking and stuff because the sticker bushes are all over the place, getting stuck in him. Slams the door, comes back. Right? Now we figure we're going to get some kind of explanation for this whole thing, He goes walking back, kind of looks over at us, kind of waves, just walks into the garage, into the house, gone. Never a word, nothing. And it was like, it was just so. It was so typical of like clueless, he just drives in, gets out of the car, doesn't anything. It was funny to me. It was so kind of typical of, if you know him, you had to know him to appreciate the story. But anyway, him and the Blackberry Brandy, and Blackberry Brandy continued for 2 or 3 years, and then it went away. He never drank Blackberry Brandy to the best of my knowledge again. Anyway, that's another little story.